Hey guys, today I want to talk about avoidable versus unavoidable pain. Now, here's something that I hear often from people. They tell me, I'm sick of working through the same problem again and again. How can I fix this once and for all and then never think about it? Now, this isn't a bad question. I know how frustrating it can be to feel like you're always back in the same spot every few days, every few months, or every few years. And it might not be the most realistic expectation to have of yourself because you can't live a life that's 100% free of pain and problems. But some pain is avoidable. You should aim to have as little of it as possible in your life going forward. And other pain is unavoidable. You should expect it to keep popping up, and your aim should be not to eliminate it, but to get better and faster at resolving it. So let's talk about the difference. The pain of discovering and resolving should versus want conflicts is unavoidable. You are going to keep running into should versus want conflicts for the rest of your life. Even if you go through a one-time effort to resolve all the should versus want conflicts currently in your life and set up everything perfectly according to your wants, here's what's going to happen. Your preferences are going to change. Your priorities will change. Your vision might get bigger. You might value things differently. Something that was interesting to you might become boring to you, or vice versa. Also, your knowledge and your insights will change. You'll learn more about what you want and what is out there in the world. You'll discover a new piece of information or a new way of looking at things. And suddenly, the thing you wanted will become something that you don't want anymore. And the world will change. Your company will reorganize, your manager will leave, your kids will get older and need different things from you, your spouse will want to move to a different country. And every time that something changes in your preferences, in your knowledge, or in the world at large, you are likely to discover new misalignments in your life, aka new should versus want conflicts. Now, discovering a new misalignment is not super fun. It can be confusing. You can be like, what do I even do from here? It can be frustrating. I don't want to make all the pieces fit in a new way all over again. It can be scary. What if this doesn't work? What if I'm wrong? It can even come with a dose of regret that you didn't figure this out sooner, or even grief if you're bummed that the current way of doing things has to end. But because change is unavoidable, and because each change creates opportunities for new misalignments and new should versus want conflicts, the pain of discovering and resolving these misalignments is unavoidable. But luckily, it's temporary. Every time that you uncover a new should versus want conflict, all you have to do is go through a one-time push of confusion and nervous experimentation as you figure out how to get everything you want in this new world. And when it's done, you would have laid one more brick in the foundation of the life that you want to live. This is not the kind of pain to avoid or get annoyed about. This is the kind of pain that moves you forward, outwardly towards what you truly want, and inwardly towards the realist expression of yourself. This is the kind of pain to expect and get really good at resolving efficiently. Now let's talk about the other kind of pain. The pain of sticking with your shoulds is avoidable. Noticing a should versus want conflict, and then telling yourself, I have to do what I'm supposed to do, and mistrusting and dismissing your own instincts and squishing yourself into a box every single day without figuring out how to do what you want and get the results that you want, and also without figuring out how to just convert your should into a want, because calling something a should or a want is all in your mind anyway. This kind of pain lasts forever. It's not temporary. It's not about figuring something out once and then being done. You just have to get up every single day and suffer through it again and again, forever. This is the pain that burns you out and makes you want to quit your job and blow up your life. This is the avoidable pain. This is the stuff I want you to have zero tolerance for in your life. So if you're wondering whether you should work with a coach, but you're afraid, what if I do all this work, but it just doesn't stick? What if I end up back in the same place I always find myself? Here's what I want you to know. Coaching is not about getting to an outcome. Coaching is about learning a process. Now, I don't mean that coaching isn't results focused. Coaching is really results focused because the best way to learn a process is by applying it in the pursuit of a specific outcome. So yes, you will absolutely get the problems that you bring to coaching solved. And that's not really the main outcome of coaching because all solutions to all problems are temporary because change is unavoidable. The world keeps shifting around you. You keep shifting within yourself. So there will always be new problems to solve tomorrow. And that is the exact reason that you need coaching. You don't need just a one-time solution to the problem of the day. You need that, and you need a repeatable process that you can run every time a new problem comes up in the future. The end goal of coaching is not that you never have problems ever again. The end goal of coaching is that when the problems arise again, which they inevitably will, you handle them better, faster, more confidently, and more easily than you do today. That is what I'm really here to teach you how to do. So let's get started today. Go to the link above and book a free coaching consult.